Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Lady. I'm here. There's some things I want to talk about, even though I'm emotionally exhausted. There's some things I want to talk about, and yes, we're gonna wait until after I do my test in my business class, and then I'm gonna come to you guys with I'm gonna do my royal presentation on next Tuesday. Well, I'm gonna talk about the Royals a little bit because I've been watching documentaries about them. Y'all know how I feel about the Royals. I like talking about them. I like doing, things dealing with them and talk about, I just love talking about the Royals. But today I want to talk about some serious things that are going on in the news. So let's get it started. Okay. Okay. Off bet. This is today, okay? So just in case you guys don't know, Shanquilla's funeral was today. God rest her soul. My hearts and prayers goes out to her family. I hope she get the justice that she deserved. We all know what was happening. So T.S. Madison decided to give her point of view on this and totally lost sight of the issue. And the issue is that a young lady has passed away. A 25-year-old young woman was murdered and she was killed. It cost the family $7,000, and all her friends lied and said it was the alcohol poisoning when in fact they beat her to death. Well, T.S. Madison had to find a way to make this about herself. And I don't care which way you see this and which way you say, oh, what she's caring and she's loving and stuff like that. I don't care. Anytime when you're a person and you find a way to make something that is not about you, you're selfish automatically. I don't care you gay, straight, trans, I don't care bisexual, queer. I don't care. But Maddie, instead of doing research on the young lady that is accused of murdering Shanquilla Robinson, because people were saying this is just an allegation. It has not been proven yet. And I'm one of those people where I just waiting for more news to come out before I say anything about the Shanquilla situation. Because in the back of my head, I'm also thinking about the other 3 black people that turned up dead after they went to Mexico for Dias de los Muertos. So and I wonder if this group of people had something to do with their death. Okay? Because to me, it seemed like they just don't give a damn. They don't care. Well, T.S. Madison felt the need to address the people and tell the people that she get tired of as trans women for being blamed for the murder of a woman. This has nothing to do with trans. This is a community situation. This is a psych. These people who deal with this. We're talking about cisgender men and some possibly cisgender women. Okay. It has not been proven that that young lady is a transgender woman yet. So before you say anything, you need to get your ducks in a row before you come to conclusions, okay? But this is what T.S. Madison had to say, but like I said, I'm not gonna give my take on this because I'm waiting for information to come out because I feel like there's gonna be a plot thickens to this. I really do. There's gonna be a huge plot thickens. I'm not saying that the 6 people that were with her didn't kill her. What I'm saying is there's going to be some other weird shit that pops up about this whole situation. So, but let's listen to what T.S. Madison had to do when she defended herself when she said that the young the accused, the alleged suspects in this case is trans woman.
Before I even had the opportunity to start talking about the subject, I was woke up with that when I checked my messages and stuff this morning. That's why I made the post. That's why it was not about me deflecting or taking away or making this about trans people and this and the other. It was before I even had the opportunity to, I'm going to explain to her own. Her own means her own, God damn it. First thing that I motherfucking saw in reference to what was going on was this. This is what I saw. Some black man had took the...
Okay, so I'm going to say this. If that's the first thing you saw when dealing with the Shanquella Robinson situation, that means you are not hip to the whole story to begin with. And I'm one of those people where I'm not hip. I will be honest with you. Y'all can go back and look at my lives. I have talked about Shanquella's situation. I thought her situation was related to the case of the three other black people who were found dead in Mexico as well. So I accidentally stumbled upon it. But the first thing I saw was not this. I didn't even know the 6 people were with her. So clearly you're late to the party. Keep going.
Wig off of the girl and made the girl look like this. Doing this was a dude she was fighting. Somebody said, so that's not real. Right. Okay. So this is what I was saying in my context of talking about the situation before I even had the opportunity to start talking about the subject. I was woke up with that when I checked my messages and stuff this morning. That's why I made the post. That's why
you, before you make posts and you make opportunities, I will say this as a person. Oh Lord, as we speaking, shit happened in my family too. Damn. But that's why I say, once again, that's why I said I haven't really given my opinion on this situation, because when I reported, I didn't know the whole case anyway. So I have done a podcast addressing the situation about how you need to be careful about the people around you. And that's not me blaming Shanquella for her situation. It's just that you don't know. You think you know, but you have no idea. And I know people just don't feel like they do that. Like I said, I have had several situations where I was supposed to be going on a trip with a group of people, and they would not give me the details. And the first thing that fucking bitch said was, "You don't need to know everything." Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to know everything that's going on around me. You want to know why? So I can find somebody to come see you if something happened to me. But like I said, if you saw that first, you need to get information and details before you send out a tweet. And y'all acting like y'all can't control what y'all post. You can control what you post. You can, okay? There's a button that says whether you want to post it or not. And you have a choice in those seconds to whether you post it or not. You just want to see it your way. Okay, let's just call it spade. And I said this, grown folks always run their damn mouth. That's including me as a grown person, always running my damn mouth, not realizing and understanding the situation. It has not been confirmed that that young lady is a transgender woman or not. But she definitely was being baby girl like a dude. But today is her funeral, and this is a wrong day for you to be sitting up here saying things out your ass about this situation. We still don't know all the details. All we know is about the video of baby girl getting beat. All we know is about the fact that it was first said that she was alcohol poisoned, making people believe that they over there killing niggas in Mexico, when that's not true. Granted, I still want to know what happened to the three people in Mexico that died on Dias de los Muertos. That's another story that people have not talked about, but needs to be discovered as well. You're going to have the FBI in Mexico check on the case dealing with the 3 people. I need to look them up, because I'm going to make a post dealing with them too, because this still needs to be awareness. So while you over there, you need to find out what happened to the 2 men and the 1 woman when they were in Mexico for Dias de los Muertos. But you need to know your information. Don't be posting assuming that. And my thing is, because one transgender person did something, don't mean I attack the whole damn community. That's why I say grown folks are so quick to say something, but don't know the whole story. I still don't know the whole story. I'm still looking into the situation. I'm watching videos of other people talking about the situation. I'm watching interviews with the mom and the dad, all that stuff. Know the whole story first. And here she go on a rant talking about some y'all finally accept transgender women as women. No, honey, it was not about that. It wasn't. Know the story. There's always people assuming things. And yes, you have to be careful how you react to things like that. Because it makes you look selfish. It makes you look like an asshole. It makes you look like you only care about LGBTQ rights and not that a black woman was murdered in Mexico for no damn reason. Or was she murdered for no damn reason? And see, once again, I'm jumping the gun because we don't know the story. You're so quick to defend your community, but you still don't know the story. Next story. Oh, you know what? I'm going to look into this story before I talk about it, but I'm trying to keep it light. And like I said, I'm trying to keep it light. That's why I have not talked about the Shanquilla Robinson situation, because it's just the end of the year. But I had to report it, and it's the same thing with the three young people that went to Mexico for Dia de los Muertos as well. People still need to make awareness of that situation as well. What happened? Okay. And will somebody please explain to me? I know everybody is doing a Christmas parade these days. Why is there another ambush? There was a Christmas parade in North Carolina, and a truck went out of control and hit a young dancer during a Christmas parade. They already arrested that dumbass who decided to kill everybody during the Christmas parade last year. And the first thing I was thinking, I want to go to somebody's Christmas parade. Never mind. Let's talk about this. Okay, this right here is going to take me an hour to talk about, okay? So y'all remember the season where Lisa Rinna was being an asshole like she always been, and she was bullying Denise Richards because Denise Richards was talking about her husband had invented a certain type of machine that helped detects and help cure illnesses. You know, her husband's name is Aaron. And you remember during the whole situation, she was acting weird and she kept saying that people were trying to kill Aaron and people were trying to come after her and stuff like that. And Lisa were like, well, no, I need to know this and I need to know that. Blah, 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 Muppet face. And Denise had to leave. Okay, so listen to this situation. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think this has to do with what Denise was talking about when it came to Bravo. Okay, so it says Denise was headed to Popsicle Studio, LA, Monday. There's a Popsicle Studio. Where her husband, Aaron, in the driver's seat, were told Aaron was having a tough time finding the place, and the driver behind them was getting irritated, shooting at them while trying to squeeze in front of them. Aaron let the guy pass, but the other driver wasn't done. He shot the truck, hitting the back end on the driver's side. Fortunately, no one was injured. Denise was unnerved, sobbing as she arrived on set. Someone from the production saw the bullet hole in the truck and called 911. It's unclear if the cops came or took a report. Denise powered through the emotions of it all and worked for 12 hours. Aaron stayed with her the whole time. When she was ready to leave, when an off-duty cop was on set, escorted Denise and Aaron back to the freeway where they made their way home. They said it's a road rage incident. I really don't believe it's a road rage incident. I think this has to do with the thing that Aaron and Denise was talking about. This is a Tiffany theory. Like I said, y'all saw on that episode, on that season. I don't think I can show it. Because NBC, Universal, and Bravo will flag you for that. But there is a scene where she kind of explains to the ladies, like, hey, my husband had invented this thing, and people are coming after him for it, and they actually are aiming to kill him. I don't think this is a coincidence. This is proof of what she was saying while Lisa Rinna was in everybody's business, because Lisa Rinna over here don't have a damn life. I don't know what he invented. I really don't know what he invented. I low-key don't. But he invented something, and I really believe, because they said the guy that was irritated behind them drove around them, but somebody shot at them, but it wasn't the driver that drove around them. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Um, so Tyrese and his girl have tested positive for COVID. That's another case. This is just me making a prediction. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right and y'all come back and realize that I'm right, don't look at me. This is another couple I have feeling some weird stuff is gonna happen to. I just see weird stuff with them. It's just some weird something that they're going to happen. I don't know what it's going to be. I say weird something. So weird things don't mean like death or anything. Like weird stuff, like mishaps, like somebody possibly robbing them. Um, the girl's past come up. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm not doing research on his girlfriend because I don't care. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be some journalist who's doing research on this girl and trying to figure out where she came from, who she is, where she from, who her mama and them be. And they're going to find some weird stuff dealing with her or something like that. I just have a feeling with that whole situation. But back to the whole Denise Richards situation. I think that's what happened. Um, with her and her husband. I think the people she said that were after her, these were the people who were after her. Next story. I would say the remainder of this is going to be Elon Musk being a douchebag on Lord Jesus. It's the obtuse rubber goose for me. Um, but it's not only a mass resignation with Elon Musk. There's also a mass resignation with Amazon. Or no, it was a mass layoff at Amazon. They lay off 10,000 people. Like what? Who messaged me? Give me a second. I'm back. So this is what they were talking. This is what they were saying. When he it happened. It says, meanwhile, a message projected on the side of Twitter headquarters tonight reads, Elon Musk, mediocre man-child, pressurized, privileged, petty, racist, megalomaniac, worthless billionaire, bankruptcy baby, supremacist parasite, petulant pimple, apartheid baby. Girl, it's apartheid for me. Girl, I can't. Oh my goodness. I guess they want to leave him a message before they leave. Like, we hate you. He has really made a joke out of this. Oh, Lordy, 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 Lordy.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, before we start this, I don't know if y'all know who B. Smith was. I was confused as to who he was. Um, but he came out with Twerkaholic. So earlier this week, he unfortunately passed away from respiratory failure. To me, the way it was announced like you remember Jesse Powell? Jesse Powell, how it was announced that he passed away. It's kind of like he was announced by his brother, Denzel or Denzel. So I want you guys to hear what his brother had to say. What the hell is going on? I'm serious.
Everybody, my name is Denzel, older brother to B. Smith. I'm making this video today because I have some sad news. Today my brother passed away, earlier this morning to be exact. He passed away and with a fight that he was having with a lung condition. It's very tough for me to make this video because I thought I never would have to make something like this. I never dreamed of making a video like this, so I ask that you guys bear with me if I may be coming off like I'm stuttering or slow with my words. But I'm just making this video for the behalf of my family, and we ask right now at this particular moment that you guys respect our wishes of privacy and that we accept all the love and condolences on his behalf. Everything is. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Denzel, older brother to B. Smith. I'm making this video today because I have some sad news. Today my brother passed away. Earlier this morning, to be exact. He passed away.
This is crazy. This is bananas. You know? It makes you wonder, it's like, you wonder where people go. Sometimes you don't know what people are going to go. What else I want to talk about? Nancy Pelosi quit. The House became majority Republican, and she's like, bye.
Will continue to do as a member of the House, speaking for the people of San Francisco, serving the great state of California, and defending our Constitution. And with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hours come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply. This I will continue to do as a member of the House, speaking for the people of San Francisco, serving the great state of California, and defending our Constitution. And with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hours come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply. This I will continue to do as a member of the House, speaking for the people of San Francisco, serving the great state of California, and defending our Constitution.
This is another reason why I think she's not doing it, is because of what happened to her husband earlier this morning. Just in case you guys don't know, Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked. Somebody intruded into her house, and Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked. So we're looking for Nancy, of course. I'm gonna say this. This scares me because I'm trying to figure out exactly where this is going. To me, this feels like an overthrowing of the government. And I hope I'm jumping the gun when I say this, because it was pretty obvious that the people who intruded and attacked her husband were Trump supporters. And as y'all know, Trump is running for president in 2024. So I don't know if this is an overthrowing of the government or what. It feels like it. But for her, she's been in office for years. But I feel like that attack on her husband and what happened to her husband really took a toll on her. And she was like, you know what? I'm done. This is not worth it. This is genuinely not worth it. And then on top of this, let me show you this. And my thing is, I don't know how y'all don't find this to be alarming and still think it's okay for this man to run for president. Oh Lord, now I went too far. Let me see. But I want to show you this picture. What somebody posted after her husband was attacked. One of Trump's sons posted it. And I don't know why they don't take it serious that they're a threat, their issue with them. Because it's like, you know, it's what who think it's funny that an 80-year-old man gets attacked with a hammer? I can't find the picture, but okay. Let me continue. So we already saw this.
There is no greater official honor for me than to stand on this floor.
Okay. So we're talking about this, the YSL gang situation. Okay. So they have 300 witnesses are going to be called to the stand during the YSL RICO trial. That's a lot of damn people. With that being said, really for me, all you need is about 5 witnesses. You got 300, you done did something. You done broke the law. Did I get rid of this too? Okay. Let's see. Do we want to entertain? I want to talk about this situation, and I want to. Wait a minute, before I go into something else. Yeah. So y'all know there's gonna be a runoff between Warnock and Walker. I mean, you know.
You keep the faith.
If you like him, you like him. You don't. But I want you to listen to this foolishness.
Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night, hoping it's gonna get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. Called Freak Night, or some type of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are cool people, are they not? But I'm gonna tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I want to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and then you tell you how stupid it is, because it's 1 a.m. So I'm watching my TV, these kids watching their TV, vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching this show, what was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they were watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV, as they're watching their TV, they see the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor who's a vampire killer from that TV to get rid of this real life vampire in their attic. So as this actor comes to their home, he got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because, you know, got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart. And he got a necklace of garlic, because that worked. I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burned. I know that worked. And then all of a sudden, this is what was so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy got holy water. He blessing the house. This actor, now he's all fake. He's blessing the house with this holy water. They walked upstairs and this vampire looking real good in this black suit. Whoa, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it? Looking all good in this black suit, floated from the ceiling.
What was the point this idiot was making? First and foremost, he just totally described Fright Night wrong. Is he glitching? You glitching over there, her Walker? The movie he's talking about is Fright Night, and what he's saying don't make no sense. I mean, he's glitching. Yeah. Well, you want a glitching senator, go ahead. All right. Let me stop stuff on my face real quick and let's talk about this. I don't really want to talk about the escape drama. But all I know is that Natasha killed it in that goal. And clearly there's evidence that her followers contacted theirs. What I really want to talk about is Candy real quick. I don't have a thing when she was talking about I have it. Oh my God. Where's the I don't have the thing when she was talking about. Okay, long story short. Candy reality show that was renewed for a second season for some strange reason got canceled before it even started. I think she addressed it. She addressed it when talking about this thing. Okay, hold on. I'm not even pressing that. I don't get it. All right. I don't know why I say this because I have I don't have an opinion on that situation. But Candy is frustrated and she feel like people keep coming for her or something like that. I mean, well, I don't get why. You know, why is it bothering you? If you're at the top of your game, why is it bothering you that people are coming at you? You know, but she talking about why she's going off. Okay. So listen.
Been in so many arguments in the past since the summer, since we were filming the Escape Show all the way now, filming Housewives. I feel like I have argued with everybody. I be feeling like everybody is coming for me constantly lately. And this time I'm just not taking it lying down. Yes, I have been having to read some people left and rights. And yeah, it's been going down. Like almost had some really crazy blowouts with some people. This has been a very crazy time. I have been in so many arguments.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you this because I'm gonna have time next week, but I have to focus because I have this stupid test I have to do on Monday. Well, the test is not stupid, but you know. We're trying to pass classes. But I don't know who she's talking about is coming for her. This is me being honest. I don't know who she's saying is coming for her. I don't know who's coming for her. I guess you're talking about the whole Latasha Scott situation. And I feel like this. I feel like Candy, don't sit down. I'm gonna say this. Women, we have this idea in our head we can do it all. You can't. I'm pretty sure she has toddlers to raise. And that's the part that confused me that I don't get. Like, why would you pick up all these projects knowing that you have children? You have little children. You have 2 little kids under 5. So it's kind of weird to me that you had your own reality show. Then you have Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm pretty sure they have to halt production of that. So you can do what the hell you want to do. Now you're going on tour for Thanksgiving and Christmas. You have a sex toy line. You have 2 failing restaurants. And you have a robust songwriting career. That's one thing I can say you have. I'm pretty sure you're still making little checks off those. Explain this to me. And I'm going to call this out too. I noticed this. I'm going to come from a point of view of somebody. I know people will sit up there and say people are haters of her. But why must she always be the center of attention? Why must you always have something going? And like I said, you know, your restaurants are not doing good. So I think you should just go ahead and shut them down. It's like at this point, like when you start getting shootings at your restaurants, they got to go. Now I'm going to do a whole live talking about that. Okay, so the live I'm going to be doing on Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about the royal family. And Wednesday, before Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a breakdown of Candy. She got too much going. Everybody wants to make it seem like they can do everything. I bet you, to be honest with you, she would tell you that if she didn't have no pride, that life was much easier when she was just a songwriter with one little girl. I'm pretty sure it is. She just need to go sit down. And why are you doing Escape without all 4 members? Last time I checked, you didn't want to be part of Escape because you said you had everything going on with yourself. So if you have everything going for yourself, why are you on tour with Escape now for the holidays? I don't get it. It's like you have to learn when to put your head up and say, okay, you know what? I done did what I had to do. Now it's time for me to sit down. And I feel like all this is happening because it's telling her to sit down. She needs to sit down before she passes out from exhaustion. And for me, I feel like she just opened a restaurant. Just to open a restaurant. You don't open a restaurant and not be in details with that. You can't do that. But she just needs to sit down. Her world is falling apart because she needs to sit down and pick which one she's going to do. I'm not allowing that. Now, I said I want to do a whole bunch of stuff and I want to open a whole bunch of businesses. And I realized that you have to sacrifice something. Something has to be sacrificed. I genuinely think she needs to sit down before life makes her sit down. I genuinely feel like that. The show's not working, and I guess you thought the show was going to help your restaurant get more people to come. Then you had this shooting. I knew that they renewed the season for season 2, but I knew season 2 was not going to happen. That was one thing I knew for a fact. They were just doing that to be spiteful with somebody else. But yeah. Like, just go sit down. Okay. Let me finish my fries real quick. No. There's a few things I want to talk about. I told y'all earlier that I was going to be talking about I'm not talking about the Peter and Cynthia situation. I'm gonna wait to the end to talk about this, but I am going to be talking about this. I want to talk about what Young Jock had to say about P&B Raw. I don't know why. Like I said, grown folks always run their damn mouth and have no business saying stuff they had nothing to do. Here.
12, P&B Rock lost his life. November 1st, takeoff.
We're in different times, man. People are hungry. People out here on some take whatever I can. Whether it's what you got on your neck, whether it's your life, whether it's your name. These people will take P&B Rock scenario. You take takeoff scenario. It boils down to all three of those scenarios. Neither one of them had the proper security at the moment. You know, everybody want to try to blame it on the dice game. When you know that you are of high value, you have to move different. And I think what happens is, for the most part, a lot of these cats do. They do. But it only take one time.
September 12th, P&B Rock lost.
Okay, so people on social media said this, and this is huge that somebody say this. I would say this, even when you are in the hood, then nobody is for you. Like I said, rappers, this is a PSA. The hood does not love you once you get on. Stop hanging out in the area and attempts to re-up on the street cred. You will become a mark and somebody's idea of a come up. The hood does not love you. Better yet, the hood don't love you even before you get a come up. That's how I see it. But it's still, like people will say, it's still victim blaming. And it is victim blaming. There was no excuse for Takeoff being shot. And there was no excuse for P&B for being shot. People are just full of shit. And they pick and choose who they want to mess with. Okay. We have another situation where cops are doing messed up stuff. Here we go again.
County Jail being beaten by corrections officers has surfaced. And I do want to warn you, you may find it very hard to watch. So this video was released by the law offices of Harry M. Daniels. They say that it was recorded September 3rd in the Camden County Detention Center. The inmate, Jarrett Hobbs, was charged with assault after this incident. A statement from the sheriff's office reads in part, quote, the Camden County Sheriff's Office has always been an agency that is transparent, allowing the public access to all operations of each division. During the investigation, names of all people involved will be confidential until the conclusion of the inquiry. The sheriff's office did not say what is happening to the correction officers involved during the investigation. County jail.
And to me, that's best bet. Nothing's going to happen to them. You know that Doja Cat had an Illuminati party?
At the recent birthday celebration for the music artist Doja Cat that was attended by Justin Bieber, Holly Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Ty Dolla $ign, and a host of high-powered celebrities, not only were all the guests in attendance dressed up in very dark occult regalia, but the birthday cake of Doja Cat was decorated with Freemasonic and Illuminati symbolism. The Bible told us in Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 14 that Lucifer, which is the fallen angel Satan, he said in his heart, I will be like the Most High, which lets us know that everything that God does, the fallen angel Lucifer has a counterfeit for it. So the same way that God uses men and women as his evangelists to spread his truth throughout the world, the devil is using men and women like Doja Cat as his evangelists to spread his deceptions throughout the world. The Bible warned us.
The devil's been doing deception, okay? The deception is that America is the land of the free and the home of the brave. Not. But I get what he's saying. But to me, I'm looking at how people address this. I mean, I'm just going to say based off this. It's probably an eyes wide shut party, which I ain't gonna lie. I thought they were doing that at the campus I was going to. I mean, things kind of got a little eyes wide shut. And the reason it got weird to me was a firefighter with devil horns. So I'm not excusing this at all. He has a point. But you know that Hollywood's going to spin it as an eyes wide shut party. And that's what it looked like. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about Blueface being arrested for shooting someone. Then I'm going to go and talk about in the end what I want to talk about. I forgot I was going to talk about it in the end. Before we get into that, let's show this. The world ending.
In order to make America great.
Speaking of demonic stuff.
Glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
Now, if y'all tell me he's not the Antichrist, I would say that's bull. He has to be the Antichrist.
In order to make America great and glorious again.
He's trying to make America a devil worshiping place. You don't tell me that. Okay. What else? So, Blueface. Yeah, I said like Christian because I like the way she said. She sounds better saying Blueface. Blueface got arrested, honey, for shooting at someone. This is 3 days ago. It happened in October 8th, and he just now getting arrested. Oh, the privilege.
Undercover cops just pulled up.
Okay, here it is.
Up on him, bro. They got him. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Look, that's Blueface right there. And Krayshawn. They just got his ass and threw him down.
Get the fuck out. Head up. Yo, chill out. Everybody relax. What is he doing?
Christian, you know good and well you stay away from the cops. As a matter of fact, you should have walked away in a hoodie and act like you didn't see nothing because you know they looking for you in all 50 states for some reason.
What did he do? But what did he do? No, he does not. What did he do, man? Come on, like let's just like y'all could have talked to him. He was gonna run away. Like, come on, man. Hey, y'all didn't hear the... Come on, that's just the same dispensary that. Nah, that.
That is the same Blueface that was saying a few months ago. Didn't he call Christian a narcissist, a sociopath, or something? Lord Jesus, why am I in my messages? Oh Lord, y'all need to see the conversations I be having with folks. But didn't he was sitting up here saying that she was a narcissist and she was a sociopath and he wouldn't do anything to Oh yeah, I was gonna be talking about Barney. Where is it at? Well, she's a sociopath. She's this. She's that. Where is it? We can't find it, mother. He was talking trash about her, talking about she was a sociopath and she was this and she was that, but found out he's the same thing. No, birds of a flock do flock together. But then instead of sitting up here, I'm being concerned about him. All right, baby mama being petty, talking about something. He called her and WAT 100 and not Christian. Yeah, because they're looking for her all 50 states too. People don't like. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it because it's not funny. I don't think it's funny. Because when I said I was about to say it, I was like, that ain't funny. And so Christian got her little feelings.
Fuck it. I ain't got no sleep. Let's address the bum in the motherfucking room, nigga. But you
she allowed to say nigga?
Screenshotting him calling. You screenshotting them calling. Whacking that need to get on the phone and let me know I needed to pull up and be there for him. Fuck that. That's when I should have saw you. I should have saw you today.
She has a child to raise. She ain't got time. She got children to raise. She ain't got time to be building that crazy ass man out of jail. Whatever. Anyway, everybody wants to be Blueface favorite, but he really hate both y'all bitches. I want to talk about this real quick. This disturbed me. It disturbed me really bad.
And they are all in.
Okay, so earlier this week, 3 football players at University of Virginia were shot. Deshaun Perry is a good-looking young man. So I want y'all to hear about this. I gave my opinion on my live on my Instagram where I was like, what the hell is going on? And once again, something like this happened. And of course, we saw Clark Atlanta police pulling up and stuff like that. I now know what to do when stopped by the police, thanks to the lawyers that came to my criminology class. Long story short, I personally believe that I do have the right to remain silent, and I'm not gonna say nothing until I get my attorney. That's how I feel. But once again, I ain't commit no crimes, so but once again, there's some girls that might look like me that commit crimes.
My prayers, as I said before, when I see our students, I see my own kids. And I cannot imagine anything worse for a parent than to lose a child. Please know we will do everything we can to honor their lives, and we'll come together soon as a community to mourn these losses. In the meantime, if you need them, and they are all in my prayers.
He had some problems. When the last time I talked to him, he said some people was picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I just told him, no, just go to school. Don't pay him no mind. Do what you got to do. He was real paranoid when I talked to him about something. He wouldn't tell me everything.
According to police, the shooting happened Sunday night at a parking garage on.
Okay, to me, this sounded like they were hazing him. Was he being hazed?
UVA grounds, where Jones opened fire on a bus filled with UVA football players, killing 3 of them and injuring 2 others. At some point after that,
He had some problems. When the last time I talked to him, he said some people was picking on
them, and they're
He said they were picking on him. So I mean, when they pick, why were they picking on him? I don't understand. You know, guys are not like, well, I don't know. Guys these days are like girls. But I know growing up for me, like I used to get bullied. Well, I got bullied by guys and girls. And no, nobody physically put hands on me because I'm heavy handed. Like once I break your jaw, that's it. It still count for today. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. But I'm not going to shoot you. Okay, I believe in hand-to-hand combat. But was he being hazed? He said his dad said, I want to go back to what his dad said.
and they are
His dad said that he couldn't talk about it. So was he being hazed because he was trying to join a fraternity or something? Because I know sometimes they can't talk about if there are pledging. So was he trying to join a fraternity or was he trying to join the football team? Because his dad said he couldn't say anything about it. So to me, it sounded like he was being hazed. And they done told y'all about hazing on these campuses. When is the thing y'all talking about this? Y'all talking about how there was a situation with, was it FAMU? It was FAMU. The FAMU lost all their thing. You know, FAMU was the main HBCU they used to go to for the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, the Disney Christmas Parade. They found out there was some hazing at FAMU. And that some people were like, had died or something. It was not only cases at HBCUs, but it's also cases at like PWIs as well. I remember I was reading a magazine about this white boy being hazed, and he said that they hit him so hard that it burned his skin or something like that. They were just torturing him. So to me, it sounded like he was being hazed because he was pledging something. Can't haze everybody. But his dad said, I want y'all to hear him again when he say he couldn't talk to me about it.
some problems. When the last time I talked to him, he said some people was picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I just told him, no, just go to school. Don't pay him no mind. Do what you got to do. He was real paranoid when I talked to him about something. He wouldn't tell me everything.
according to police, the shooting happened Sunday night at a parking garage on UVA grounds, where Jones opened fire on a bus filled with UVA football players, killing 3 of them and injuring 2 others. At some point after that,
he had some problems.
Okay, you heard what he said. He said that he was paranoid. But the thing that sticks out to me was when he said that he couldn't talk to him about it. So was he being hazed?
Last time I talked to him, he said some people was picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it. I just told him, no, just go to school. Don't pay him no mind. Do what you got to do. He was real paranoid when I talked to him about something. He wouldn't tell me everything.
Okay, yeah, this sounded like he was being hazed. Because when you are trying to cross over, when you're pledging, you're not supposed to talk about it. I know this because when my mom was pledging, she was acting weird. She gonna be mad that I said that, but she was. She was. I was like, what's it to you? So sometimes when these kids pledge and they get hazed, they are abusing these kids. They're emotionally abusing him. So to me, I think they're gonna find out this was a hazing incident and they hurt this young man, and that he was defending himself. I think that's what's going to happen in this situation. I'm not saying those three young men that got shot don't deserve justice. They do. But if they were hazing him, then and they start doing things like hurting him and creeping up on him and doing weird stuff, that's self-defense. My heart and prayers goes out to the family of these young men. They didn't deserve this. There should be resolutions to these problems, but you know, we already done told y'all. They done told y'all stop hazing these children. You know, stop hazing them. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Because I gotta talk about Bernie. I'm gonna talk about this on my podcast. I gotta get more information about this, but I don't think this is a coincidence. So let me talk about Bernie. Let me spend the last 30 minutes talking about Bernie. So I finished a documentary dealing with Barney, which is a 2-part docuseries. Let me pull up Barney for you. Bernie. And yes, I am one of those kids that grew up watching Barney. And then when Barney got on my great-grandmother's last nerve, she turned it. She didn't go and beat up Barney's doll. She didn't go and try to shoot at it. Nothing like that. But I do know that toddlers are very annoying. When toddlers like something, they make you play it over and over again. I had that with my baby cousin. I was watching an episode of Family Guy, and it was a scene where Rush Limbaugh turned into an eagle, and she loved that scene. And it got annoying. She said, I want to see it again. I'm like, okay. But there's no reason to go find Rush Limbaugh and cuss him out. You understand? There's other reason to cuss Rush Limbaugh out. I watched a docu-series dealing with Barney. That basically, they said a whole lot of nothing. Okay? I did not know the guy that was in the Barney costume the first few years was a black dude that's now a tantra master, something like that. So what I thought I was going to get from the docuseries, I didn't get from the docuseries, and that pisses me off. I got more information from Amorion in his docuseries. I'm not just saying that because I met him 3 times. But I don't know. I feel like, okay, first and foremost, I did not know the creator of Barney, son, had whacked someone. He got into a fight with this hillbilly, this trailer trash hillbilly, and he killed the guy. Yes, he has children. I watched the docu-series. Will somebody please explain to me? I don't understand. Why did y'all hate Barney so much? And as an adult, I miss Barney. I do. I love Barney. Like I said, though, I know he was annoying, but my great-grandmother never did anything like burn my Barney doll. She's the one that bought me a Barney doll. I had Barney everything growing up. But it was showing how many people would hate Barney. I was like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? So you mad at a character because he's talking about love? You're look, let's do some Freudian stuff. Your mama didn't wash your butt or something. Like, come on, man. I don't understand. How could you hate Barney? Or was it because you knew it was a black guy in a costume? Oh, y'all want me to say that? I love Barney. But I did not know about the creator's son doing what he did. I was like, it's so weird how somebody creates something so full of love can create so much anger and toxicity. But in the same sense, it has to balance itself out. It's like that's why you hear about pastors doing dark stuff, like Whitehead. Yeah, I'm gonna drag Whitehead till the day he die. I don't care. I'll be 50 years old dragging that ugly ass man. 70, 80 years old, still dragging Whitehead. Sitting up there with my grandchildren, still talking shit about Whitehead. But once again, it's a balance. Everything has to be balanced. So when you have something that's really light, there's always going to be some form of darkness to it. But I mean, girl, I did not know people hated Barney. There was dads that created clubs because they hated watching Barney. And I'm going to say this to all the dads out there. My great-grandmother had the best solution. Turn the TV. You have control. Don't let a 2-year-old take over your house. I was 29 years old. My great-grandma would just turn the TV while I was watching it. Because it's her house. She paid for the TV. She paid for the cable. She watched what she wants. It was just weird. It was just so weird. And let me say this. Let me close the window. It's getting cold anyway. It feels like winter here in Georgia. It never feels like winter close to Thanksgiving. It usually feels like spring. Let me shut up before 70 degrees pop up. I'm not complaining. I ain't complaining, Lord. I ain't complaining. I love it. I love it. I love the cool air. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say this. The people, wait a minute, let me get this real quick. This is where I started to get a little political. And I tell you, I'm not a PC person. So I don't care. I'm a truth person. So I'm going to call spade a spade when it comes to this. Clean up my area before I talk about this. The people that were sitting up here doing things like shooting Barney and burning Barneys and destroying tapes and stuff like that were white men. So I have a question. Because some of y'all like saying this to cheering. I'm going to say this to grown ass white men. Why are you so angry? You're not an oppressed individual. You're not a woman. You're not black. And you're not a child. So why are you so mad at Barney? Once again, we're going to do a 40 thing. Your mama not wash your ass and your ding-a-ling. What's your problem? What the hell is wrong with you? It pissed me off seeing that. Like you over here burning a doll because you mad that the doll talks about love. It's just so weird to me. It's just so. It's the same thing with the whole Trump situation. You're not part of an oppressed group. If you're a white man, especially a rich one, why are you so angry? It's the angry they exude is what black people should be exuding, and I don't get it. So yeah. So I'm coming back on here on Tuesday. Monday, I'm not. Monday, I probably will feel like it. I might come on here on Monday because I mean I don't have my second class. We ain't got no class on Monday afternoon. Um. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, that reminds me. I need to look up. Well, I have a whole week to look up stuff for my final exam. Dang, I forgot. I gotta put that thing together. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my live. I'll be back on here the next time y'all see me on here, whether it's on Monday or Tuesday. I will be talking about the Mountbatten Windsors. I'm going to talk about the documentaries I've been watching, dealing with them. I have not finished the last episode. I have not finished the last episode of The Crown because it's the last season. It's the same thing with how I have not finished the last episode of Atlanta because it's the last season. I just really don't want to finish it because I love it. But yeah, with that being said, I am so outie.